Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. This is Epic Manager, a management game, surprisingly, where you are in control of your own adventuring agency, your party of adventurers that you send forth into the lands to complete quests and bring back the epic loot. Special thanks goes out to ManaVoid Entertainment for furnishing me with a free copy of the game so I could play this for you and show it off. As always, please do not think that a free copy of a game will in any way change my opinion on how good or bad it is. But let's give it a bash.
Astraeus, the peaceful land you know now, was once a war-torn battlefield between the many kingdoms of the realm. After the kingdoms were unified, the resulting peace left countless soldiers without work or pay to bring home food for their families. Out of necessity, some decided to create adventuring parties that would travel the world in search of quests. But unscouted quests, dim-witted adventurers searching for glory, and mismanagement of equipment led to many gruesome deaths. That's when the first agencies were created. By governing these agencies with a centralized association, the adventurers were granted rights, paid contracts, and certain even grew to become celebrities. All the while, agencies were taking all the credit and stuffing their pockets with incredible sums of gold. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like any good story, it starts from humble beginnings. In this case, the annual rookie draft.
Well, that took a while. Enemy types the feral creatures of the That was my speaking voice. Oh my, a last minute manager showing up for the draft. Welcome to the annual draft, Brooke. I've got to ask you a few questions before the draft begins. Let me just grab a pen and paper. Okay, so what's the name of your agency? Someone just took the Giggling Gorgon, so think of something else. The Astraeus Adventuring Association welcomes its latest recruit. May Astraeus guide you to greatness. Please write us with the following information: your agency name and your agency's crest design. We're going to be... we're the Doopy Doopers. Doopy Doopers. I kinda like that, but can I get a... You know what I'm going for, ladies and gents. Yeah, we are! It needs to... Sorry. It's gotta be Scotland Man Incorporated. Or. Scotland Man's Maniacs. Or the Scotland Men. Will that go? Are you real? Are you fucking real here? But the Doopy Doopers fits? What? Have we encountered a bug already? Yes, we have. Beautiful. Bear with me. Fucking game. Bloody Unity games. We're fine. Just a slight crash. That's all. It's all good. You shut up, woman. Do I listen to your long-winded story of nonsense? Come on, there we go. Scotland man's maniacs. There we go. Personality assessment. Just so the AAA can get a better idea of your management style, let's do a bit of roleplay. I know role-playing games are childish, but just humour me here. While travelling on the road, you see a merchant being attacked by a swarm of angry goblins with spears. What do? You charge the goblins with whatever weapon you can find. You wait until the goblins leave, then try to heal the merchant. Cast a sleeping spell on the goblins, and then run away. Scotland man wouldn't do any of these. Scotland man would wait until the goblins were finished murdering the merchant, and then he would steal all his goods. Failing that, with the choices that we were given, Scotland man would just charge. Interesting. Finally, we need to know what your motivations are. Just don't answer anything that would show your bloodthirsty dictator type. The AAA usually frowns upon that behaviour. For your service to the crown, the king has offered you to grant you the reward of your choice. What would you ask? To become the richest noble in Astraeus, to become the most glorious warlord in history, to distribute the riches amongst the poor people, to become the richest noble. Excellent. That's all the questions I have for now. Oh man, I should totally be on stage right now. The draft's about to start. Yeah, third place pick too. Nice. Go take a seat. Welcome everyone to the Astraeus Adventures Association Rookie Draft. Today all of the newly licensed managers will take the first step towards becoming the epic manager. Now without further ado, for the first pick we have Mystic Medusas. Oh, you got Shovel Knight? Rude. And they've chosen Shovel Knight. Excellent choice. I believe there are a lot of jealous managers in the room right now. Now, who's got lucky pick 2? Let me see. It's the Knife Throwing Knights. They choose the Rogue Legacy Knight. You bastards. And within seconds they choose the Rogue Legacy Knight. Oh my god. Look at those lavish colours. And now with the third pick we have our last minute newcomer agency, who are going to choose as their first contracted adventurer. Well, these look like yawn magic-y types. I would like Drizzit. I would like Drizzit. The Spell Sword. Those who cannot contain the arcane powers within their body sometimes decide to infuse it in their weaponry. They're called spell swords. Think spellcasting, but without books. He's incompetent and a sloppy dresser. His poor parents fed him and his 12 siblings pepper soup constantly. He still appreciates peppers to this day. Certain skill arcane sword. Spell sword imbues his blade with arcane energy, striking a powerful arcane attack at a single foe. Can we have someone actually? Nah, let's go with the spell sword. Let's do it. Scotland man's maniacs chooses to select Jaco Greygard. Superb choice. Best of luck to you all in your endeavours. Now, who's next? Press any key to continue. What if I click? No, I need to actually push a key. How dare you? No, I need to click the button. Welcome to Astraeus. Congratulations on landing your first agency license, and well done drafting your first adventurer. Before you begin, there are a few things we should cover to make sure you'll be up and running in no time. Learning the basics. Your goal is to become an epic manager. To merit this title, you need to make your way to the top of the epic league while avoiding elimination. You begin your journey in Bronze League, along with 11 other beginner agencies. Time is a precious asset. Your agency's road to epicness will unfold in turns, each representing 1 week. In Astraeus, turns are split in 2 phases: the action phase, make choices and give orders, and the resolution phase, orders are carried out by your parties on the map. Whatever happens, you should always try to make the most out of each turn, and remember that idleness is your worst enemy. League progression is critical to your success. At the end of every trimester, which is 3 months, the bottom 2 agencies in every league will be eliminated. At the end of each year, 12 months, the top 3 agencies in every league will be promoted. Fame determines your current league ranking. Gaining more is one thing that you should never stop pursuing. Failure to do so will result in your league rank dropping, and you could soon be facing elimination come the next trimester. You gain fame by negotiating new contracts, discovering new locations and other means, but mostly by completing quests. Quests are the best way to acquire fame. Deployed parties should always be chasing after quests, and you acquire new quests by prospecting them. Make sure to replenish your quest log frequently. Quests can also be scouted, giving you further information about the threat they present and the rewards they hold. Adventurers, your assets on the field. The backbone of every prosperous agency. Adventurers are willing to brave all dangers for a fee. As a manager, you'll have to negotiate and sign contracts with many of them. Some will raise to greatness, while others will surely meet a terrible end. Each adventurer is unique, and all of them show equal potential. Some adventurers can also learn new classes and skills as they level up, making them more versatile. Salary cap. Signing an adventurer takes up salary cap. Salary cap space equal to his weekly salary. As your agency's license level increases, so will your maximum salary cap. Gold, the wildcard resource. You pay for almost everything with gold. Each week, all of your adventurers' wages will be deducted from your treasury, so plan ahead and make sure you don't go bankrupt. Keep in mind that benched adventurers cost 50% of their contract's cost as they are working for the agency during that time. Gain more gold by completing quests or selling unused items. Staying on track. Follow your objectives. As you progress, your staff will constantly keep track of your next objective and display it on the left of your dashboard. Make sure you keep an eye on that at all times. Other things to keep in mind. Portals. To move around quickly. Whenever one of your parties discovers a new capital, city or village, you'll be able to purchase a new portal at that location. Parties can only be deployed, disbanded, or camp on a portal or at your HQ. The same goes for equipping adventurers. Feeling the presence of the gods. The people of Astraeus believe in many old and powerful divine entities. All adventurers of the realm are devoted to one of them. Any given time, the influence of one god will be stronger than the others, granting specific bonuses to all who worship him or her. All the tools you need. Scout points are a renewable resource. These are required to execute important scout actions, so every turn will make you consider your priorities before using them. Each week, your supply of scout points will be fully replenished. Unused scout points do not carry over to the next week, so don't hesitate to use all of them whenever possible. Scout actions, a matter of choice and timing. Use scout points to prospect new quests, launch recruitment campaigns, visit the merchants, buy new portals, assign new staff members, and scout active quests. Your own manager toolkit. Some actions do not require scout points. Managing your agency's upgrades, monitoring your league placement, consulting your quest log, and managing your roster parties or inventory. Agency upgrades and stats. The agency panel located at the top left corner of your dashboard. Agency panel lets you manage your various licenses and tech upgrades. Upgrades cost special points, which are required by gaining fame. A special visual indicator will appear when you have unspent points to assign. Hints and stuff. We're ready to begin. That concludes the basic management stuff. Okay, thanks. A royal summon from Hildrick Ironmark. Hildrick Ironmark has reached out to your agency for a meeting. He would like to discuss job opportunities for the near future. Quest has been added to the quest log. So open up the party panel. Add an adventurer to the first party slot. Where we, Mr. Greyguard. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can rename him. Select the party which you wish to deploy in the bottom bar and choose to dispatch them to the portal. Oh, this one. I want you to go... Oh no, you need to be dispatched here. Alright. Select your party on the map and click the move icon. And then tell them to go to the first quest. Well done, your party has been ordered to march. It will reach its destination in a few weeks. From now, simply click end turn, so we can get on with that quest. Oh, I thought it'd be little people. Nothing happens. Are we there yet? Almost. Let's skip other actions again, simply hit end turn to reach a capital. Meeting Hildrick Ironmark. We're in the capital. It's going to be combat? We're at level 1. We received a letter from Hildrick Ironmark's representatives, one of the king's 3 sons. He's currently warring for his claim to the throne, and has the nobles and the merchants in his pocket. They prepared a test to see how our adventurers can fare in combat. Meeting him could unlock jobs for us in the future. You can get 1 accessory, 75 XP, 25 fame, and 500 gold. This kind of quest will give you information about the number and types of enemies you'll be facing that could be the difference between life and death going into combat. Oh, okay. Battle begins! Conflict's inevitable. Landing your troops in combat is an important part of your role as agency manager. The following guide will cover the basics of combat and give you an overview of the different mechanics involved. Your goal: defeat the enemy forces. The primary objective of any combat scenario is simple: win by eliminating the entire enemy force. Your aim should always be to do so while trying to minimise your losses as much as possible. Combat ends when all characters from one side are wiped out, and if your forces flee from the battlefield. Combat is divided in rounds and turns. Each round, all characters in the battlefield will receive a turn, during which they can act. At the beginning of each new round, the order of turns, who acts first, second, etc., is determined by comparing the initiative value of all characters. During their turn, characters use AP to make attacks, perform skills, or use consumables. Combatants will regenerate AP each turn, and any unused AP from a previous turn are always carried over. Oh, that's good to know. To focus, you can pass your turn to get more AP. You can swing with a basic attack, use a consumable, perform a skill, or flee from battle. Skill types are varied. There's damage, healing, buffs, debuffs, specials, and mixed effects. The influences of basic stats. Agility changes initiative, also dodging and crit hits. Arcana is damage, and charisma is AP. A question of strengths and weaknesses. Wounds. Adventurers can be wounded both in and out of combat. Oh, that's pretty interesting. You should always compare the level of your adventurers to enemy troops. Yeah. So I want you to do... I don't really have any items, so... That requires 7 AP. Okay. Just use... Whip. Oh, is he bleeding now? Nice! What was that? Ah, he's doing a wee bit of AP regen, I see. Oh, so will we. That's only 6, I could do with 7. Now you're dead, sir. Victory! We got 500 gold, 25 fame, 1 reputation, an uncommon bronze crest. Increased agility by 9% and physical resistance by 5%. 75 experience for all party members. Under the gaze of Hildrick's quartermaster, the adventurer made quick work of his sparring partner before making his way towards the meeting. As he enters the great hall of Hildrick Ironmark's mansion, he's quickly escorted to the conference room where Hildrick Ironmark's second in command, a knight named Sir Craig, is poring over a large map of Astraeus. His gaze rises to meet the new entrant. Ah, the new agency representative. Welcome to the headquarters of our one true king, young one, he says, tossing a bag of gold in the adventurer's hands. Here's payment of good faith. Hopefully your manager will not be swayed by the other Ironmark brothers and will pledge his allegiance with Hildrick, the one true king. That'll be all. Sir Craig drops his gaze back to the map and the adventurer is escorted out. Well, looks like it's oh, activate a new dispatch portal. Click on the portal icons in the action bar. Select a newly visited capital to open a portal. Yes, I would like to. Alright, we need to do a recruitment campaign now. Choose and launch a secret scouting campaign. Your scout scours the city streets in hopes of finding adequate adventurers to hire. Oh, street scouting, sorry, I thought it said secret. Campaign costs 1 scout point and no money. So we've got D Stone Strider, who has a heal. I would like to see who my guy is. You're a 1 and a bit star. And you're an archer with a something. So if I give him 31, it'll cost me 744 initially, but the chances... so I can give him... There we go, I will... What's this? A lock contract stops the agency from terminating an adventurer for the duration of his contract. Makes it a little bit better, but yeah, let's lock you into a 24 month. Let's hope that he's okay with that one. Accepted, nice. Good news, your contract offer has been accepted by this adventurer. Word of this agreement should soon carry across the realm, increasing your agency's fame. We got Ocarin Axelight. 181 gold paid up front, salary set to 5 gold. Contract duration set to 24 weeks. No fame was gained. So we went heavy on him there. In negotiations, yes. Well done. Whenever possible, use your weekly scout points before ending turn in order to perform important actions such as recruitment. The party is now on an active waypoint. If you manage to sign new recruits, now would be a good time to add them to your deployed party. You should also use this opportunity to equip party members with better gear if you found any. when you're done, order the party to reach the second quest. But unfortunately, that's going to have to do us for this episode. If you have enjoyed the episode and made it this far, then I do urge you in the comment section below to give me something about Scotland, man. Some tall tale about Scotland, man, or just shove Scotland, man in a sentence, or fuck it, just say Scotland, man in the comment section to let me know that you got to the end. But, as always, I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.